Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your solar return reading for this year. So I wanted to wish all of you guys a happy birthday. I hope you guys have a wonderful year ahead. I was definitely picking up on an energy here that you guys are going through a lot of personal changes when it comes to how you view yourself, how you value yourself as a person, as an individual. I was definitely getting this energy of you are stepping into your personal power. You are walking away from maybe an old way of thinking, an old way of being. This could definitely be a person, place, or thing that you are leaving behind or growing out of. Hold on a second, guys, because I want to make sure everything is good to go here. Yeah, okay. But yeah, as I was saying, it's like you guys are stepping into your personal power. You guys are feeling a lot more confident. And I was also getting this energy that you guys could be getting a lot more intelligent. Like you guys are smarter. There's something that you guys are learning or you are becoming aware of when it comes to your path, your life, your purpose. And I feel like this all traces back to you growing as a person and seeing yourself in a different light. So we're going to go ahead and tap into this reading. Keep in mind that these are general readings. They may not resonate for everyone. If you would like for me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So let's see. Before we get into the spread, let's tap in with some oracle cards here to see what energies are available to you. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that kind of beat me to the punch. I was about to ask the question, but I guess we'll take these for the 3 cards that I was going to use. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay these out. So we have the caregiver, we have the advocate, and we have the mystic. And then at the back of the deck here, we have the outsider. Okay. I'm getting for some of you guys that human rights are very important to you, humanitarian work, or standing up for the underdog, standing up for people who cannot stand up for themselves. And I feel like there has been a situation here where maybe you have been made responsible for someone or something that is maybe younger than you, or a child or a pet or something, where it's like you've had to take care of somebody, you've had to speak for someone else, you've had to advocate for somebody. And I'm getting that this is either like your energy where someone has had to do this for you and they took you under their wing and they took care of you and they put you back out there a lot stronger, or this is you doing this for someone else, because with the outsider card showing up here, it kind of feels like maybe you guys felt like you were on the outskirts of society. You felt like you were not accepted for who you were. And maybe this had to do with the fact that maybe you have a mystical energy about you. Maybe your spiritual practice. Maybe you are very much of like an abstract person. Maybe you don't follow the rules. And there's something here about you guys doing things your own way with your own personal flair. I'm getting like you have a very nurturing flair to the way that you do things. Very much like, I'm trying to find like the perfect word to describe this energy, because obviously we have different descriptive words here, but I'm getting an energy almost of like you are so unique in the way that you approach situations and the way that you handle life, the way that you present yourself, the way that you take care of other people, that it's very hard to come by someone like you. It's very hard to match your energy. So maybe you definitely felt like you were different. You were not like everybody else, but I feel like this is part of your superpower. This is part of who you are supposed to be. There's something about you being able to carry a very nurturing energy, a very feminine energy, a very mystical energy, but at the same time, you are also able to be there for others. You're able to stand up for others, and you're able to maybe speak on things that others are afraid to speak on, or you're able to stand up for certain causes that other people have. It's almost like other people might be uncomfortable doing the things that you are okay with doing. So it's like you are kind of, I keep getting like taking someone under your wing. I'm also getting like from the Hunger Games, I'm getting like I volunteer as tribute when Katniss took her sister's place in the game. So there's something about maybe you stepping up to take someone's place in something. Maybe because now I'm getting a Mulan reference too, where she took her father's place in the war. So there's something here about with the advocate, the caregiver. It's like you decided to jump in for somebody, you decided to fill in someone's shoes, and I feel like it's making you look very much like a leader. There's something about you that is catching a lot of people's attention right now. Yeah, and it has to do, like I said, with the way you present yourself, the way that you do things. You have a very unique way of doing things, a very unique way of thinking and maybe seeing the world. It definitely feels like you guys could be in a leadership position, or you are just in a position here where other people are able to kind of, and I don't want to say this in an unhealthy way, but it's like maybe you are in a position where other people can healthily compare maybe you to other people in a way where it's like they're comparing and contrasting certain traits that you have with other people, and they're kind of seeing that you are very unique and there's no one like you. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this energy. Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of proving yourselves. You're proving a point when it comes to who you are as a person, but I feel like it speaks through who you, like, just the way that you do things. It's like you don't really have to do too much. You just you carry a certain flair, you have a certain way of doing things, just the way that you are as a person, and I feel like this is going to take you very far. So I really like how this is opening up. So what we're gonna do now, yeah, let's go ahead and start your spread. So we're gonna do tarot to get your birthday spread out here. We have 4 cards. So let's see. What lessons did the previous year bring to my Aries collective? What lessons did the previous year bring? Thank you. And then we have, what lessons should Aries take with them into this coming year? Okay, number 3, what should Aries focus on in this next coming year of life, this next solar return year? And then last one we have is, what will this, basically the overall theme that this next coming year will bring for you. The overall theme that this next coming year will bring for you. Okay, awesome. So then at the back of the deck here we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, so when I was shuffling this deck, there was one card that was in reverse, and it was the 3 of Wands. So I feel like with the 8 of Cups showing up here, with that 3 of Wands in reverse, it's like you are leaving something behind. You are making peace with something or someone or a way of being. We see all these wine glasses tipped over. And there's like a butterfly coming out of the chalice that's still standing. So there's something about maybe you finding your niche. I'm hearing like your niche, or you're finding something that you're good at. And there's something about your transformation kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like it's negating other people's opinions, or it's negating something that you did or who you were in the past. Something about your transformation and who you are now is pretty much like throwing everything to the side, and it's, like I said, proving yourself to who you are now. And with that 3 of Wands, it was in reverse in the beginning. I'm kind of getting this energy of like maybe you were not ready to pursue something in the past. Maybe you were not ready to follow through with a new path, or maybe you were not ready to transform or be who you are now. But it does feel like you guys are coming out of that time period, and once you cut something off or leave an old way of thinking or being behind, you are able to open up to a new way of doing things in general. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. What did the previous year bring? We have the 7 of Cups. So what I'm feeling intuitively is that this could have, like this past year, you did a lot of like discovery. I'm getting that you could have spent a lot of time at home. Some of you guys could have been delving into, I'm getting like ancient artifacts, ancient Egypt, like Atlantis, maybe old civilizations, or something about like doing a lot of research on things, putting your energy into a lot of different things where you wanted to learn about different stuff. I'm also getting that for some of you, I don't know if I said this already, but there could have been some sort of confusion when it came to maybe which path you wanted to take in life. And I feel like maybe you guys were tapping into a bunch of different talents that you have, or different possible paths that you wanted to take. So I kind of feel like you guys are very, like I was getting with the Oracle cards in the beginning, you guys are very unique, well-rounded individuals where you are very good at many things. So you guys could be very intelligent when it comes to, I'm getting like geography, I'm getting like just ancient civilizations, things like this. But you're also very talented when it comes to traveling. You know a lot about traveling. I feel like you guys have a very strong spiritual side. You have a very strong feminine side, but you also have a very strong masculine side. So I feel like what this past year is a lot of like you integrating different parts of who you are into one, and figuring out what you want to do with your talents, figuring out which way in life you want to go. So maybe there was a lot of experimentation happening. And I feel like you guys were kind of dipping your toes into different things that you really enjoyed. And it's like, can I do something with this? Can I make money with this? Can I, can I make something out of myself by taking this path? So I feel like it definitely was a lot of experimentation on your end, and just trying to figure out what is best for you, what works best for your lifestyle. I do feel like some of you guys could have, I'm getting this energy of just seeing this car in the bed here. It kind of feels like, I don't know why I'm getting like, what's the name? Aladdin, like the magic carpet from Aladdin. Maybe some of you guys did a lot of like spiritual regression or like past life regression. Maybe you did a lot of spiritual work. It does feel like you guys have delved into the past in some way, whether it is your own past or whether it is studying the past of, I don't know, I'm getting like civilizations, or studying about just what happened with our ancestors, but like collectively. So I feel like you guys are very into those things. I'm hearing forensics. Some of you guys could be very much into forensics or like detective work, fossils. I feel like you guys, yeah, I'm getting that you guys, I'm hearing pilgrimage. So I feel like if you took some sort of spiritual trip or some sort of pilgrimage or like solo journey this past year, I feel like it has taught you a lot about who you are as a person and where you want to go. I feel like you guys have tapped into some sort of very strong spiritual phenomena or spiritual awareness, or just knowledge that you have that you did not have before. And I feel like it's showing you what you're capable of. But I feel like you guys just had this huge awakening. Definitely a huge awakening that has showed you who you are, what you want to do, who you want to be. Okay. So what lesson should you take with you into this coming year? We have the Six of Swords. So you are being asked to be comfortable with the energy of transition, to become comfortable with the energy of, I'm getting being a little, slowing things down a little bit. The Six of Swords sometimes is a transitional energy, and a lot of the time this energy does not move very quickly. So I feel like what happened this past year was maybe things were not moving as quickly for you. Maybe your job was slow. Maybe your business was slow. Maybe your relationships were not the greatest. But there's something about this past year showing you how to be comfortable in the thick of it. I'm hearing like in the thick of a situation that maybe you cannot control. I feel like what you're supposed to take with you from this past year is the energy of seeing the beauty in adversity, is also what I'm getting. Finding something to be thankful for when things are very difficult, finding something that motivates you and inspires you even when you're not sure where life is taking you. And I feel like right now you guys are in that transition phase where maybe the confusion is behind you, the experimentation is behind you, but now it's like you're looking forward and you're like, I'm not exactly sure how things are going to play out, but I know that I have learned how to be patient and how to be grateful for what I have. So it's kind of telling you like, keep this energy with you, take this lesson with you from this past year, knowing that wherever your intuition guides you, that you will, it's a very profound energy. I'm trying to find the right words for it. Yeah, I just keep getting the same thing. It's like, just be okay with not knowing where life is taking you. Be okay with maybe just not having everything figured out. And as an Aries energy, they like to do things sometimes impulsively. They like to do things their way. They like to make sure that there's some sort of, not necessarily a plan, but it's like you like to know what you're getting yourself into. And I feel like with this energy coming through, maybe this past year, there were many situations in your life that you did not know what was going to happen, or you just couldn't control them. And ultimately, I feel like this is the energy of being okay with just slowing down a little bit, which for you guys might be a little bit difficult, but I feel like you've learned how to be patient with that energy. You've learned how to sit with yourself when you couldn't move around, when there was no direction to go. So maybe this is also being comfortable with solitude, because we see just one person standing here. Being comfortable with solitude. This could be something that you guys have learned to master as well. Okay, so what should your focus be this next year? We have the Knight of Cups. So I see that the focus for this next year is going to revolve a lot around your emotions, a lot about opening yourself up to people, places, and things that inspire you, that make you feel passionate and creative. This could also be for some of you like a love situation where maybe you feel like you're ready for love, or maybe you will meet someone. You could meet a water sign who is going to help you kind of take down this armor that you have around your heart. I really do feel like this next year is all about, not necessarily, it's like you're done being confused, you're done waiting. This year is more so about opening yourself up and kind of blooming into different things, or at least blooming into the person that you want to become. I might pull another card for this just to see what's behind that, or how we can elaborate on that energy, because it definitely feels like it could be your own energy, but it also feels like it could be other people coming to show you compassion, to show you love. I heard show you how someone should be treated. So for some of you guys, you could definitely meet someone romantically that is going to open up your eyes and open up your heart to a different way of doing things in relationship or friendship. It could even be, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I really do feel like you guys will meet someone here who is going to show you a different side of life, or is going to show you a softer side of things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and clarify that before I move on. Can we clarify this Knight of Cups? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So 3 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. Very interesting. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this has to do with some sort of collaboration. And for most of you, this has to do with friendship. This could be someone, I'm getting for, like, not for everybody, but for someone, this could be someone from your past. Or this could just be someone who is going to show you like how to, I'm hearing like how to integrate your talents, or how to put everything together, how to piece everything together. And this could definitely come in the form of like a work partnership, or this could be someone who kind of, with this 7 of Pentacles, it's like someone who is able to take everything that you know, your talents, your abilities, your strengths and your weaknesses, and they're going to help you work with them so that way you can make the best out of your life this coming year. So I really feel like you guys are going to meet like a friend or someone that you're going to work with that is really going to help you with these things. It doesn't feel romantic. It definitely feels more work focused, more focused on yourself, more focused on talents and things like that. It's almost like you're going to meet the perfect person who's going to help you kind of get into the next stage of your life when it comes to putting all those pieces together. Because I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be good at a lot of different things, and maybe you don't know what you want to do as a career or how you want to branch off with these things. And I feel like this person will help you. They might show you maybe a little bit more of like the practical side of things. Definitely. They're going to be very patient with you, very compassionate with you. I like the energy. So what will this next year bring for you overall? We have strength. Very nice. We see like a mountain lion with kind of like in a bush of roses, bush of flowers here. So this is an interesting energy, because I feel like what this is saying is some of you guys could have had, this is the first time I'm feeling this energy in this reading, but some of you might have a tendency to maybe sit back and no, because it's giving me the opposite of that. So it's like maybe some of you guys have the tendency to, I don't know, lash out, or to do things impulsively, to not think before you speak for some of you. And I feel like what this is trying to say is that this next year is going to bring you a lot of self-control, self-mastery when it comes to your emotions. And definitely when it comes to the way that you handle situations. So I feel like you guys are going to be maturing a lot emotionally. There's going to be situations here where you feel like instead of taking action, or instead of voicing your opinion, or instead of like, I don't know why I'm hearing like attacking somebody or something like that, it's like you're not going to be as impulsive with your emotions. You're going to be able to control yourself better. You're going to be able to definitely, maybe there's certain, it's almost like I'm getting the phrase, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So it could definitely have to do with, instead of just thinking before or speaking before you think, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to think before you speak. You're going to have more self-control. I'm hearing more self-control over your impulses, things like this. So it's definitely coming with a lot of like self-mastery when it comes to the things that you've been through. And I also feel like with the strength here, it's like you're going to be using the difficult experiences in your life that you have gone through kind of like as a compass to navigate how you should handle things in the future. So I'm getting this energy of like, okay, maybe things didn't work out when I did it this way, or things didn't work out when I approached the situation this way, but maybe if I try something different, or if I yeah, it's like it's giving me this energy of just waiting a little bit longer before you do something, not being so impulsive. And I feel like this is the way that you guys are going to be handling things moving forward this next coming year. It definitely feels like a lot of maturity. It's like you are realizing what works, what doesn't work. And maybe in the past you have gotten yourself into situations, or you've gotten yourself into trouble where you did something impulsively, and this year you don't want to do that. So I feel like what this is overall just trying to say is like, give yourself time. Give yourself time before you make a move. I always like to see, because like the mountain lion is also representative of a predator, right? And when they are hunting, they track down their prey, they wait on them, they wait for the right time to pounce, they wait for the right time to go after something. So I feel like this is kind of likened to your energy in the sense of, maybe if you see something that you like, if you meet someone that you really like, if there's an opportunity that you want, don't jump at it, but wait to see how it unfolds. Kind of be an observer before you take action on something, to make sure that something really is for you. This is also giving me an energy of maybe you were the type of person to kind of vocalize your opinion on everything, or you were the type of person to overshare, and this is talking about pulling back some of that energy, and not necessarily saying everything that's on your mind, not necessarily letting people know everything that you know, but more so keeping certain things for yourself, and knowing when the right time just to do something, to say something. It's like you guys are mastering timing when it comes to situations like this. So overall, yeah, I feel like I really love this energy, because it feels like you guys have really matured. It feels like you guys have done a lot of self-discovery. You guys have been through something that has challenged you, and now it's kind of helping you see things differently, and it's helping you meet different people, the right people that are going to help you. I'm hearing like temper your energy. So if you guys definitely identify as like a very fiery Aries, or like I said, very impulsive, very stubborn, it's like you're going to be softening that energy a little bit, and you're going to be stepping into a little bit more of a mastery side of that energy, like the higher vibrational side of Aries, where again, it's more calculated, still takes action, still very bold and courageous, but more calculated. So yeah, how I want to end this reading off is I'm just gonna pull you guys some affirmations. I felt like this would be perfect for Aries energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting for some of you guys also, I just got another download here about if you were working on a project in the past and you put it to the side, you're going to meet someone who's going to help you revamp that project in a different way. Or for some of you, you could reconnect to a past person that you were working on something with. So maybe there was like a long break or a long hiatus taken between you and someone. I'm hearing like for some of you, it's like if you broke up with your band, or like if you had a group project, you're going to come back together to work on something. Okay. Something about some maturity needing to happen between you and maybe another person, if this pertains to someone from your past, before something could move forward. So this is definitely something that you already have in the works, and you are going to meet someone to help you move it along in a different way, or you're going to reconnect to the people that you were originally working with. Okay. So let's get some closing affirmations for Aries. Some closing affirmations for Aries. We have, I am safe, secure, and supported. I trust my journey. Okay. Affirmations for Aries. Affirmations for Aries. Okay, we have, I forgive myself for my past mistakes. I am free. Yeah. So some of you guys, like I was getting with this energy, it's like maybe you've done something, maybe you said something that you're not so proud of in the past, and you're coming to terms with the fact that you are not that person anymore, and you can let go of that identity to become someone new. Okay, so last two that we have, I am enough, I have enough, I am doing enough. Some of you might have this maybe like a workaholic tendency, or you feel like you have to do a lot. You feel like your worth is tied to productivity, or your worth is tied what you can do for other people. But this is talking about that just being you is enough. And then we have, I am whole, I do not seek validation from others, I validate myself. Yeah, so maybe in the past you guys could have felt like you needed other people around you, or you needed friends to kind of support your vision, or you needed people to see the same way that you did, or to understand things the same way you do. And I feel like now you are okay with being very unique. You are okay with being yourself, even if that means that you have to stand alone and not have anyone support you. This means that you can be there for yourself and take care of yourself and emotionally support yourself even when no one understands you. So I feel like overall you are becoming comfortable with being who you are, and not letting anyone like dock you for that, and also not letting maybe your fears or insecurities make you feel less than a person. Yeah, it's like you're not letting certain things make you feel insecure about who you are anymore, whether it's a past identity, or whether it's like maybe some codependent tendencies for some of you, or seeking external validation. It's like now you are becoming confident in just standing alone. It's like you don't need anything else. You're okay with yourself, and you're becoming proud of who you are as a person. So overall, I really love this energy for you guys. I wanted to wish you a happy birthday again. And I really hope I was able to connect to you in this reading. I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.